Hey y'all, Rooted Reliance here with another video for your viewing pleasure. Sitting out here by the garden looking at the apple trees and the pear trees and thinking, man, this stuff's probably not going to be available next spring, maybe even this fall for people to get. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that's not available. We've been stacking stuff up. As many of y'all know, we're in a transition phase. We sold our other house. We bought a cheaper house that we're fixing up and hoping to sell at the end of the year or maybe early next year. But we're kind of homesteading in place, if that makes sense. So we're homesteading where we are. We're doing what we can with what we have while we can, and looking for our forever home. This is definitely not our forever home. We live right in town. It is close to my work, which works out great for now, especially with gas at 5 something a gallon. But anyway, yeah. So we bought some apple trees and pear trees that we're just kind of growing here until we move. And so I'll show you. They're not very big. Maybe 6 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller. You see them. Not even pruning them yet because I don't necessarily, not all that concerned with stimulating root growth. I'm just allowing them to grow here in the ground instead of in pots because I know they'll do better that way. But then we'll transition them along with our grapes and all the other raspberries and all the other stuff. See, we've got grapes here, raspberries, and all sorts of stuff. And we're just growing as much as we can here while we can. Number one, just for practice. It's helping us, with the garden. This really isn't enough to feed us for the year, but it is enough to get us in good practice. And so if you're in a transition phase, if you're looking for a place to homestead and you're not there yet, and you're looking to buy property, don't count yourself out, and don't stop doing the things, or don't wait to do the things. Do them now. Every little bit helps. Everything you do teaches you something. So do what you can now while you can with what you have, and then when you have more, do more. So anyway, I just wanted to shoot a quick video and say, go out there. If you're waiting to buy things until you have a property, maybe that's not the best bet. Maybe get the stuff now, plant it now, let it grow until it's time to move. And then when it's time to move, take it with you. But you're probably better off getting the stuff done now. So get it now, because it might not be available when it is time to move. So anyway, figure I could walk you through the garden real quick, show you a little bit about the garden. So we have 2 rows of tomatoes. We got lots coming in. They're kind of all over the place. We've got wildflowers at the ends, just to bring in the pollinators, but we have lots of tomatoes coming in. Nothing ripe yet. And then down here we have our potatoes. Just a big row of potatoes down here. And then we've got another row of tomatoes over here. Another row of tomatoes. Also have fruit on these. And then these are our peppers. Got our peppers in here. Okay, got more peppers, along with our herbs and our cucumbers and our zucchini down there, along with our dill. We've got our broccoli, which is pretty much done for. We'll be transitioning those over to the chicken coop soon. Emily's lettuce and kale. Okay. And then we've got lemon balm and acacia and whatever, you name it. We've got, all sorts of stuff in here. This is Emily's parsley. And then over there we've got our beans. Radishes. These two are going to get more peppers here tomorrow. Emily's putting in more peppers. These here are more beans. Right here. We got lots of flowers coming in on them. These are our peas. Peas came in really strong this year. Really happy with the way these peas are doing. Just really good. These are our carrots. And here's our onions. Okay, more wildflowers. Bring in the pollinators. I have no idea what kind of wildflower this is, but it is just huge. I mean, look at that. It's almost as tall as I am. I'm not a very tall man. I'm 5'9". That's probably 5'5". But yeah, so there's that. Here's the garden. This is the front garden. We put this in our front yard. You can see previous videos of Emily putting in the potatoes and so on and so forth. With this, we have a garden in the back as well. That's kind of just like an overflow. It's got extra beans and zucchini, and we've got some squash and watermelon and cantaloupe and all that stuff back there in the big garden. It's just a big tilled garden. We've got more potatoes back there, probably another 10 pounds of potatoes. This whole thing here is probably 20 pounds, maybe. We're hoping we get a pretty good yield. It's looking pretty good. But yeah, I just wanted to encourage you guys to go out and get the things now. If you have the money and a place to plant it, get it now. Whether that's your grapes, your raspberries, your whatever. We're gonna transplant so much stuff. We even have 40 giant green arborvitae back there, all in pots, that we plan to take with us to put up a privacy fence if necessary. When we buy the property, we want our property to be as private as possible. And so, we're just thinking ahead. We're getting the things now that we know we're going to need and that we think we're going to need, so that we're already set. And we're glad that we did a lot of it. We did a lot of it before all of this stuff happened, just because that's what we do. We put stuff away, we get it done. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Encourage you to go out and get you some fruit trees and stuff like that. And if you already have a property and you don't have fruit trees, I don't know why, because you should. You definitely should. That's an annual source of food and calories that that would be foolish not to get. So go out there, get them now. They're probably on sale now, just because a lot of people aren't planting right now. You can leave them in the buckets till the fall and plant them in the fall. That's the best time to plant. Just make sure that you fertilize them, that you keep them watered and take care of them. But yeah, go get that stuff, get it in the ground, get a head start, and grow food, not grass. Anyway, I love you guys. Stay safe out there, stay ahead of the game, stay knowledgeable, and do what you can with what you have while you can. Shalom.